All right. Boyfriend doesn't want to get married. He doesn't want to get married. Hey, Bilford, I love the podcast. Thanks for being yourself. I was hoping to get some dating advice. All right. Well, my boyfriend and I have been dating for 2 years and living together for a year and a half. I'm 31 and he's 38. We both have educations and good jobs. He doesn't want to get married and he's 38. Yeah, you got to kick him to the curb. He ain't going to get there. He's a great guy. He's not going to get there in a time where you still have, like, if you want to have kids, I would guess. That's the first thought I had. He's a great guy. He's very sweet, respectful, and makes me laugh. His family is lovely as well. He's a musician and loves music as much as I do. I love our life together as it is, but it's our future I'm worried about. I want to get married and have a kid or two. He's indecisive about it. He's an indecisive person in general. I've dropped some heavy hints and frequently talk about a hypothetical future when we have kids and we're married, but he's just not into it. Yeah, he's not into it or he's afraid of it the way I was. But I can tell you, like, it's added to my stand-up and all the creative things that I do, having kids. So maybe you can tell him that. Because I know with a lot of people in this business trying to make it, you try to travel light because you feel like, I got to get to this certain place and then I can actually have a life. And you think you're getting to that place is actually going to bring you happiness, when what really could bring you happiness is just finding love, you know, and having a couple of kids and trying to make sure that they have the best possible childhood will fill you up so much more than all of that other dumb shit, which took me half a century to figure out. Anyway, I've tried to being extra sweet, cooking all his favorite meals every night, making sure the house is always clean, and babying him when he gets sick. I'm even supportive of his dream of quitting his good job to be a writer and a musician. However, all my efforts don't seem to be working because he still isn't willing to compromise on the marriage and kids thing. It makes me really sad, especially the kid part. It worries me because, well, biology. I'm already 31 and I can't be waiting forever. My family and friends say I should give him an ultimatum, but I don't want to because, one, what if he calls my bluff? I love him and I really want to spend the rest of my life with him. Two, I have pride, self-esteem, and self-worth, even though I'm not exactly God's gift to mankind. What are you talking about? You sound like a great person. I'm not a piece of shit either and shouldn't have to threaten a man to marry me. Am I doing something wrong? Am I being nutty or do I need to move on? Fuck you and thanks. I don't think you're nutty at all. I think you don't have to put pressure on him. Just say what you just said to me. Just say you being unwilling to compromise about getting married and having kids makes me really sad, especially the kid part. You know, I don't have all the time. This is what I want, and I want to do it with you. Okay? And I don't want to give you an ultimatum. All right? I just want you to be honest with me. Okay? And then tell him, listen, this is when I want to do this by. Which also gives him another way to fucking string you along. And I would just say, listen, it's going to break my heart to leave you, but I am not going to be childless. That's not what I want. That's not going to make me happy. I want to get married and start a family with you. Do you want to do that with me? Okay? And I have to be honest with you. His answer, if it's yes, would be right then and there. If he's like, I'm just not fucking... I would leave. Leave and go through the fucking heartbreak of that shit rather than live a whole life of wondering what could have been. All right? That's my advice to you. And never feel bad for expressing your feelings. And you don't have to give ultimatums to people. You just tell them how you're feeling, how what they're doing is making you feel. And they're either receptive to it or they're not. If they're not receptive to it, you got to get to someone who's going to be receptive, or that's going to be your day-to-day existence, which is going to drive you into depression. All right? And if they want what you want, the cart moves forward. If it doesn't, hey, no hard feelings. This kills me to do this, but I want what I want. And what you want is just as important as what he wants. So that's the deal. You get with somebody, you got to want basically the same shit or it's not going to work. All right? Sorry you're going through that. Good luck to you. All right, groomsman. Become a groom's woman. Groomsman became a groom's woman. Hey, Billary Swank. I'm getting married this summer to my beautiful girlfriend of 8 years. We're having a family small wedding, so I was planning on inviting my 3 best friends from high school to be my groomsmen. One of my friends, Anna, came out as trans over a year ago, and we all support and respect her decisions. I invited her in January to be one of my groom's people along with my other 2 guy friends. All right, so what's the problem? However, just this past week, one of my guy's friends also came out as trans. What the fuck? And plans to be transitioning from male to female. Now my groomsmen went from being 1 woman and 2 guys to 2 women and just 1 guy. I was already stepping out of my comfort zone by inviting Anna to be a groomsperson, and now I feel like I can't uninvite the other guy because I already told Anna she could join. Yeah, and this is another thing, too. This is something that you would really get trashed for being, like, transphobic and all that. You're just being honest. Okay? These are 2 people that you knew as guys who are no longer guys, and now you have to emotionally deal with it. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not saying what they're doing is wrong. You're just saying it made you uncomfortable. For some reason, you can't say that now. Or you can say it, and everybody gets all, you're fucking homophobic. Anyway, it's less about, or transphobic. It's less about them being trans and more about just me not wanting to be surrounded by women during the ceremony. I'm a pretty traditional guy, despite my friends, and I've always imagined the classic group of groomsmen at my side for my wedding. Also, not to mention, Tim just recently started transitioning and is 6'3" and might look a little out of place in a dress. All right, you're walking the line here. Just expand your draft picks. Pay for a couple more meals, get some more fucking swinging dicks in there. You got some dresses. I think you got a nice salad going on there. I love my friends, but I just don't want the focus to be about them on our wedding. I asked the person if they'd feel comfortable in a suit for the ceremony, and they said probably, but may change their mind closer to the wedding. Is it wrong for me to put my foot down and just say they need to wear a suit or step out of the groomsmen party? Any advice would be greatly appreciated, and also go fuck yourself. Well, this is one of these things where a wedding is her day. And what you're doing right now is really bride behavior. Like, you're picking the colors you want to know how they dress. And I don't know, if we're really going to be progressive, if the woman can do that, can't the guy do that? This is what I say you do. I say that, you have the wedding that you want to have, because it is your wedding. And the way you want to have it is the way that you want to have it. And, you don't seem like you have a problem with what these guys are doing. And now that are now women, the days, whatever the fuck you're supposed to say. So I would just try to have the wedding that you want to say. Everybody's still fucking invited. Not the wedding you want to say, the wedding that you want to have. And then just take it from there. I mean, personally, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know that. I haven't been through what you've been through. Like, if I had like 2 of my close friends that I was growing up with, all of a sudden we're transitioning. I mean, that's a fucking major thing. I would think emotionally to deal with, because it's like the other person doesn't exist anymore. So you got to kind of take time to process that, which is something I think is missing in all of that. Because I really think, you should support somebody if that's what they want to do. And still be friends with them and all that type of shit. And then I think conversely, they should give you a second, to be like, okay, let me get my head around this thing, So yeah, but I think in the end, dude, this is your wedding. This is your wedding, and you should have your wedding the way you want it to be and the way that you want it to look and everything. And I think if you're still going to be friends with them and all of that shit, and you're not going, oh my God, that's against God and all that dumb shit. I think this is a small ask to be like, can you just wear a suit? I don't think that's a big fucking deal. I really don't. Or maybe you slide them over to the other side. They become bridesmaids. And, with any luck, 2 of the chicks transition over to your side. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking NFL trade. 2 for 2. All right. Girlfriend wants me to move out. Dear Billy Longnuts. Is that an age joke? If that's an age joke, that's fucking hilarious. I'm a 21-year-old college student. That Billy Longnuts is fucking, if that's because you're old and your balls are hanging down low, that is fucking hilarious. Is that my Native American name? Him Billy Longnuts. All right. I'm a 21-year-old college student, and my girlfriend and I have been arguing a lot because she wants me to move out of my parents' house into a house share so that we can be closer. Wait. I'm a 21-year-old college, and my girlfriend and I have been arguing a lot because she wants me to move out of my parents' house. Oh, I thought she meant she wanted her to move out. You guys were living together, and she wanted you to move out. I was like, all right, you're 21. Some of the greatest news you could ever get. All right, she wants me to move out of my parents' house into a house share so that we can be closer. We currently live 40 minutes from each other. She makes ominous statements about the practicality of our relationship, and if I don't move and catches an attitude because of it every time we meet up or talk on the phone. It's getting exhausting, and I feel a lot of pressure from her constantly bringing it up. All right, and how does that make you feel? Do you like feeling pressured? Do you like somebody giving you an attitude because you're doing what it is that you want to do rather than what she wants you to do? Buddy, this is the tip of the iceberg, and this is this thing that manipulative people do, is she's going to make it seem like that when you move in with her, that this pressure and all of this shit is going to end and you're going to be happy. You'll be happy for week 10 days, and then she's going to start with this shit again. You are laying the groundwork for this relationship where she's going to get to use her emotions as like this manipulative tool to get you to fucking sit up, beg, go for a walk, take out the trash, and do all of this shit. I can tell you right now, dude, do not, I don't even need to read the rest of it. Don't even fucking move. Anyway, she's moving out of home to live in her Dude, did you voice text this? I'm going to read just how you wrote it. She is moving out of her home to live in her grandmother, who passed away's house in the city, so she won't be paying rent. Okay, so her grandmother died, and she wants you to move in there. Because it's her family home, she doesn't want me to stay over or for us to have sex there. Sir, you really need my advice here. I respect this boundary. This, however, sucks, as it means that the decision for us to have a sex life and private time together rests in my hands. Yeah, dude, she's boxing you in. I really want to move out, but it would cost me about $600 a month plus bills and food, and I'm not sure I can afford it. I have explained this to her, but she says that her paying bills in her grandmother's house makes us even. I'll be honest with you, I fucking hate this chick. I'm just being honest. I also have an unpaid work placement abroad next year, which I need to save for, that will cost me $3,000 to $4,000. There you go, buddy. That's the carrot on the stick you need to be chasing. My parents do not and will not financially support me. I really love this girl, and despite the obstacles of not having privacy and the distance between us, our relationship has been great up until this point. I'm starting to wonder if it'll work out. What do you think I should do? I think you should stay at home and save up that $3,000 to $4,000, and she should understand that. I think you should tell her how her pressuring you makes you feel. And if she doesn't acknowledge this and doesn't care about your feelings and it's all about her, it's the tip of the fucking iceberg. And consider yourself lucky that you're not living with her when you break up with her. That's it.